So Sierra, larger time frames, nothing to mark out. I'll go to the smaller. This one has just been going up for so long now. I wouldn't be surprised to see us pull back at the open. We have an equilibrium here, so some consolidation. Yeah, I think on this one I'm going to wait a while. I'm going to be patient, give it some time, see what it does. I don't want to jump on it right away. And there goes alt breaking out. Let's see the larger time frame on that here. So it's hourly uptrend. Our last higher low is right here. Coming up to this resistance. Let's see what this looks like. 15-minute. I don't like it. Let's try to find the obvious spots. Obviously, this was one, and we pulled right back to it. This, to me, is another one. 550. It's also psychological. Let's see, 5-minute time frame here. So it is a 5-minute uptrend. Let me see. Yeah, really healthy chart. Are we trending on all time frames? Yeah. So we're trending on all time frames. Except the 1 minute. We still need to form a... Well, no. Well, yeah, we haven't officially pulled back and formed a little higher low, higher high. Volume weighted average price is down here. Volume on this one's a little light right now, but I'm sure it'll pick up at the open. We have about 3 minutes left. 3 minutes to go. Okay, we have a double bottom here at Sierra, or Sarah, Sierra, S-E-R-A, whatever. So this morning, I was thinking I might choose patience. The last 3 mornings in a row, I have taken losses by trading that first 1 minute. And so I'm thinking about just kind of maybe sitting back. It depends on what MLGO is going to do. Okay, nothing else on the high of day scan. So this is it for this morning for me. Just these 3 right now. And then I'll watch the scanners for other things. And good looking.
Bixby voice privacy contents have been updated. To continue, review the updated items on your screen.
What the heck was that? Uh-oh. Okay, I don't know what happened there. I apologize. The live stream cut out and I had to start it back up. That's great timing right before the open. Okay, so here we go. We got a minute left. So good luck, guys. Have a great trading day today, and let's knock it out of the ballpark today. We'll see if MGLO or MLGO can give us anything here. 30 seconds to go. There is a 30-second to 1 minute delay in the YouTube live stream here, so this is not exactly live. Close as I can get right now. 15 seconds. And here we go. I am going to trade right away. I'm going to buy alt on a pullback there to that level. I want it to hold 550. That's the must hold level for me. I went ahead and sold half of it. I'll put my stop loss back in. Whoops, not there. It wasn't where I wanted it. There we go. I'm also going to jump into MLGO over there. And I sold half of that and put my stop at the low. I'm going to go ahead and sell alt right there as it's bouncing. And I'll go ahead and get out of MLGO also. So there we go. So those were my first trades. Alt looks good for a move up higher. And of course, speak of the devil, there it goes. Oh, the live stream froze up again, I think. Let's go back here. CHSN is halted. Let me see. I'm trying to find... Boy, what a nice move on ALT. And I would have loved to have held that. Okay, I think I have... Well, I still don't have my live stream showing here. This is a nice distraction. I'd rather be trading. Okay. Alt, that candle range, 41 cents. I'm going to move my candle ranges here. Looking for a pullback to that daily level. I'm in SERA here. Selling half of it there. I'll put my stop at the low of that candle, which is 516. If I can get it down there in time. Right around there. And alt looks like it wants to go higher. I have a really wide stop loss on that. I think it's too wide. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get back out of it. Shorten that up again if I can. Okay, there we go. Nice little burst there on ALT. Selling half. Selling half of SERA there. Put my stop at 508. ALT continuing higher. I'm going to sell a little bit more of that. My platform's very sluggish this morning. Nice on ALT. I'm just going to go ahead and exit the rest. I'm going to look for a pullback on it. I have my I sold half of my position on SERA when it moved up, and I'm holding the rest here with my stop below the EMA. Thinking about, I'm going to exit right there. Reason being is because, okay, so I'm back in it at $5. Actually, I don't like it. I'm going to get back out. Just take the loss. That's okay. So my reason I got in this was because of this support, but the reason I got back out was because I thought it might drop to the volume weighted average price. It looked like we could be due for more consolidation, so I decided not to hold it. But it's making a nice move now. 55 cents on that candle. I'll go ahead and jump back in it. As we look up towards 570. Well, so SOXS is hitting the scanner. The market is pulling back. First time I've looked at it since the open. I'll sell part of that on ALT. Feeling pretty comfortable now with that trade. The trade I don't feel comfortable with is over here on SERA. There it goes. ALT up to that resistance. Trying to unwind my position here on SERA a little bit. I think I'll move my stop down below the low on ALT, give it a chance to run through the highs. We're looking for a reversal on MLGO. So what I'm looking for on this one is that. The EMA is catching up here. We could be due for consolidation on the 5-minute. We might see it drop down to $6 down at the volume weighted average price. And there it goes. So I did take a trade on it there. I'm going to be very strict about putting my stop loss right at the low. Okay, I went and flattened my position over here. I made $500 on MLGO, but took a loss here on Alt. Still holding a position, probably a losing position on this one. I'm going to unwind it a little more. So I'm only in 100 shares. I'll just keep my stop at the low. See if maybe it wants to recover, but it doesn't look real good. Oh, and there it goes. I didn't get my stop in time. Oh, look at that. Big move back up. That's huge. Well, I held it all that time and unwound it just seconds before it made a bull move. Look at that move. Wow. And then as quickly as it went up, it flushed back down. Wow. ALT, we're down at that daily level. I wouldn't mind just taking a shot at that. It's kind of risky. I've already been losing on ALT. I went from green to red on it. Let's see if we hold it. I'll put my stop right at the low if it'll let me. Almost had it too tight there. Yeah, I don't think it's going to hold. Did not. Okay. Well, I gave it a shot here on ALT on a pullback to the EMA. This pullback here, I bought it here thinking the EMA would catch up if we broke out over the highs. We did break out a little bit, but it just failed to go any higher. And that could be in part because the market's pulling back too. So then I was looking for that equilibrium and then the break, and then that failed. So that's how I ended up giving back profit. Some days these setups work and some days they don't. So far, only up $121 today. We are holding that support down here on ALT. I'm going to give it one more shot. So look at the scanners over here. It looks like Hood is making some moves here. Not bad. Maybe that's something we can possibly trade. I don't know about SERA. After that big candle move like that, I want to get back over the top of it just to feel better about maybe getting into a trade on that. So Hood, I'm going to put SERA on my other screen. Keep an eye on it over there. Let's take a look at Hood. It's actually moving up. That's what we want. If you're bullish, hourly time frame, nice breakout over that level. So we have an hourly uptrend. Still keeping an eye on ALT and looking for a place to sell half of my position. I think I might do it right about here. Let me see. Yeah, I'll sell half of it there. So now I'll put my stop loss back in at the low. And if I get stopped out, it'll be a break-even trade. If it makes its way back up to the highs, it'll be an awesome trade. This one here is extended. I'm going to wait for it to pull back. Let's look at the seconds chart. That's not it. Even here, so we haven't pulled back to the EMA yet. Haven't had a good pullback yet. You know, MLGO might be ready to make its move back up. It's very possible. So on this one, we have previous high of day right here that broke but didn't hold. Then we came back up to it and finally broke through and back tested and took off. No pre-market values here except for this guy. And that was valid. We back tested that one too. EMA is coming up. So I think on this one I'm going to look for some sort of pullback. All right, and here comes Alt pulling back again. Let's get rid of this daily level. And I'm going to put in support right there. And we'll see if we get the famous trend change on the 1 minute telling us our 5 minute higher low is set. And there it is. That is our trend change. So far, the 5 minute higher low is set. That doesn't mean we're going to go to the highs, but we know that our bottom is temporarily in. So that gives me more confidence to hold this trade. And it gives me a place to move my stop loss up to. Right under that low. So far, here's a look at my trades today. and how much I'm up. $276. I'm in ALT still. Open P&L, $85. Still down 93 on it. This is the one I was up on first thing and then gave back my profits. It happens. 632. So if we get up to here, that'll be a $200 win. That'll get me to green on it. But just looking basically for a 5-minute lower high, this is equilibrium territory here. But remember, alt can flat out fly too. We could see it just surge right through the highs. Keeping that in mind. Hood isn't giving me a good pullback yet. And when it does, I'm not sure if it's just going to bounce off the EMA or just flush straight through. See, I could put like a limit order down here where the EMA is and see if it hits it. But I'd rather play for $11. I'm going to wait, let the trade come to me. If it comes down to 11, that's where I'm in it, right there. Actually cancel that. So if we lose our 1-minute uptrend here on alt, then that will be our 5-minute lower high. Must hold is 596. Plug is on the high of day scan. I'm going to go ahead and jimmy some stuff around here. MLGO. Plug. Here we go. So we got through the high of day. I'll take a shot at Hood here. We do seem to be bouncing off that EMA. I don't know. Let's see if it holds up. I'm risking about $100 on that trade. Otherwise, if I get stopped out, I'll just look for $11. Yep, stopped out on that. You know, I should have probably had my stop a little bit lower. So if we start to get back over this level, that would be a good ad spot. Looking for $11. I go ahead and add to alt as we came back to the volume weighted average price. Sell part of that position. Put my remaining stops below 6. So I still have 1,000 shares of it. We'll see if we get an inside bar breakout on this. Crazily enough, I am in a trade over here on SCRA. It's a risky one. Selling half as I get profit on it. And I'm going to get out the rest. It's holding the EMA. I'm worried about a flush down on it. So cancel this limit order. I missed that entry. It didn't come down to me. That's okay. I'll look at this. Plug. I will take a trade here on plug. Alt, I guess I'll sell another part of alt because we could be looking for a 5-minute lower high on that. And then I'll put my remaining stop loss in down below 6. Over here on plug, I'm going to go ahead and sell half of that. And then that's nice. I sold the second too soon. Flatten that. You know what? What I'm going to do is stop right there. There's definitely more trading, I think, left in the day, but I'm up $400. That's my daily goal, and I think that's a good place to stop. It's been a bit of a struggle this morning. I have a feeling that alt is probably going to keep going higher, and I probably could have held that for, you know, another half hour maybe, but... And plug looks good too. That was a nice pullback to that support level and the EMA. Hood. That was, so looking back at Hood, we actually held the EMA. We never closed below it. And I was in it down here, but got back out when it was dropping below. Snap and Sophie are good today. Snap and Sophie. Okay. Oh, look at this over here. MLGO. I missed it. 5-minute setup. Nice breakout. So that might be our reversal on our lead gapper from this morning. I wouldn't place any bets on that yet. We're still below the volume weighted average price. That was something you probably would have wanted to take profit on quick. So let's take a look at Snap. Nice. God, things are trending. And Sophie. Sophie's a little sideways, but still overall, larger time frame looks good. Holding the volume weighted average price. But I think I'd lean more towards Snap for my style of trading. And there's a nice pullback. Definitely could have taken that one. Right to the EMA. To me, if it's trending, as long as it's holding the EMA, I'll continue to take trades off of the EMA. This one's holding. Am I on the right screen? Yeah. This one's holding. I just don't like the idea of it. After this, I'm just a little skittish on it. And I'm seeing a bounce, but I've sometimes seen these type of bounces that will flush down. But larger time frame, it doesn't look too bad. I don't know. I'm unsure about it, so I don't want to trade it. So, Snap off of that support, starting to try to break over the high. Good call, Andrew. Good call. Inside bar on the 5-minute. And here's another one on alt, pulled back to the EMA. Alt looks actually really good on the 15-minute time frame for a breakout here. Just missed a trade here on plug. Yeah, plug is definitely looking up at the highs. So MLGO, there it goes. So that 5-minute setup ended up playing out really nice. So it's a 5-minute reversal, letting us know that so far, at the moment, our hourly higher low is set. As we look up towards the highs here. But I'm not counting on a break through the highs on this one. It's technically not really a trend change. We didn't really get a good higher low. Snap broke through the high, didn't it? But it kind of pulled back now. Big volume candle there. A lot of profit taking. Oh, I suppose I should have kept trading here. It's hard to know when to stop sometimes. That's my biggest problem. And I don't want to overtrade today. I struggled in the beginning, finally got to my daily goal, and I'm afraid if I keep going that I'll make that one mistake that gives it all back. And I'm happy with reaching my daily goal. But my goal this week actually is to make $1,000 in one day. And I think today could have been the day, because we've got definitely some good stocks to trade. 42,000. So I've got 2 days left to try to make 1,000 in one day. I know I can do it. Just trying to think. No, I don't think I was ever red on the day. Started the day green. CHSN, that one got halted earlier. It just got halted again. And, oh, this isn't updating. Ah, there we go. I'll have to fix that later. I'm gonna sit here and mess around with that. Okay. How many live streams do I have today? And it's like kept freezing up this morning. Okay, another look at the scanners here. Looks like it's pretty much all the same. We have plug, MLGO. Nice, we're starting to trend over here now on MLGO. Nice little pullback. Snap is 5-minute consolidation now. SPY is still moving down. Okay, I see. SPY was a gap up open. Oh, there's a look at my trades today. So my biggest loser was on SERA. Biggest winner was MLGO. $138 fills. Only 77 orders today. That's pretty small. Okay, so here's another pullback on plug to the EMA. And eventually it won't work anymore, but so far it's been working pretty well. One, this was technically one, even though it didn't quite come back all the way. So 1, 2, 3. This might be the one that fails. ALT finally broke the highs. Nice. So I could have held that trade I was in, and basically the 26 EMA was holding on this one on the way up. But I got back to green. I started alt green, then went red on it, and then got myself back to green. Pull back to the EMA on hood. But that one, we do have a support there too. But okay, well, that's where I'm going to stop. $43,619. So I've managed to pull together $1,600 in 5 days, 6 days, and no red days yet in phase 5. So that's nice. Got myself a little cushion. All right, so Thursday or Friday, I'm going to have $1,000 day. I'm going to do it. I know I am. So I'll see you guys back here first thing tomorrow morning. I hope one of you or all of you are green today, but I hope you guys make 1,000 too. 10,000. Let's go for 10. So take care of yourselves. We'll talk to you tomorrow here at YVA Trades. Bye.